Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on the time you're watching this video. Yes, you heard that right. We are finally bringing back Klondike After Hours. And for those who don't remember, this is a weekly news broadcast brought to you by the Club Penguin Army social media team. Each week, we'll cover recent news, top 10s, updates from the community, and more. With that being said, let's get into it. Well, firstly, remember when White troops declared war on Help Force 2 months ago? Yeah, me neither. But good news, their war has now ended with a peace treaty. The war consisted of one battle, which the Help Force did not show up to, which makes it even better to be honest. Glad to see two allies go to war though, to benefit their armies rather than bring back each other down. Why did the war end, you might ask? Well, the two armies decided to end the war quickly after the recent controversies surrounding the Rebel Penguin Federation arose. Just 3 days before the war came to an end, several armies joined forces to create the White Order Alliance, in order to attempt to take on the rebels, the strongest of which were the White troops, of course. Although the Helpers have chosen not to join, the White troops were a driving force, likely leading to the war ending in a treaty. In the statement declaring war, the alliance made it clear that, quote, "the mistakes in RPF were acknowledged, hidden, and defended when light shone on them. The motives of the Rebel Penguin Federation have surprised many, and the lack of action has proved costly." Quote. This alleged lack of accountability and punishment was also referenced by their allies. The Water Vikings made a statement a day later, announcing that they will, quote, "not support the Rebel Penguin Federation's conflict," and are, quote, "disappointed with the Rebel Penguin Federation response to the situation, breaking their broader alliance code." A few days later, the aliens also made an announcement declaring the end of their alliance with RPF, saying, quote, "the way this issue has been handled is not acceptable." Well, as for the war itself, a total of 3 battles took place, with the rebels ultimately winning all of them. As the war went on, the army progressively won more rooms as well. After the third battle, the White Order stopped showing up, and the rebels swiftly took the rest of their land. On September 22, the Rebel Penguin Federation officially issued the Force Treaty on the alliance, closing this short-lived conflict. After the events that transpired, the White Order was dissolved as an alliance as some questioned its purpose. Meanwhile, the Romans are turning the page with a brand new leadership team. A trio of leaders has stepped up to guide the army to its new chapter, promising to bring fresh energy and direction. The army inaugurated Sundog, Yellow Typer, and Z Nation as the newest leaders, with Games stepping down. With this shift, the Romans are hoping to strengthen their presence in the community and solidify their role in future events. Additionally, history is repeating itself at the lead Guardians of Club Penguin. A familiar name, Laz, has rejoined the leadership ranks. Widely respected as a key figure in GCP's legacy, Laz's return is seen as both a nostalgic moment and a boost of confidence for the Army's current path. Now, will the seasoned leader guide the Army to their major status once again? Well, only time will tell, I guess. Now, enough about warfare and leadership changes. In tech news, the Wii has finally made its way to CPA. Yes, you heard that right. The Wii Phone Army is now on the line. What started as a joke quickly turned into reality this week, as the community welcomed a brand new meme army founded by Lord. Known for pushing boundaries with creative and often hilarious ideas, Lord's latest project brings a playful twist to the army scene. Whether this will remain a short-lived meme army or grow into something bigger, one thing is certain. The Wii Phone has officially made a call, and the community is picking up. Now, to wrap up this week's episode, let's talk about the top 10 armies. This week, ACP takes the throne after celebrating their 19th anniversary, reaching a max of 76 troops online. Up next are the Water Vikings and the Aliens, maxing 37 both, followed by RPF reaching heights of 53 this week. At number 5 we have the Dark Warriors keeping it steadily, followed by the Help Force. Void troops and Templars both moved up places this week, and the White Order Alliance only had a 0.6 difference in score. Lastly, we have the People's Imperial Confederation and Romans, who are both doing well on Club Penguin journey. It's also good to note that the Rainbow Penguin Federation had a multiplier issued on them due to the controversies that surrounded. Well, did you like this week's edition? We hope that you stay tuned in the Club Penguin Army social media YouTube channel, because each week we will deliver a new episode of Klondike After Hours straight to your igloo. That's it for today. I am Edu14463, CPA's Chief Executive Producer, and now, oops, I guess my phone is calling because phone is now on the line. Yeah, seriously, I love this army so much. I'm actually biased for them. Sorry, but, well, that's it. I guess I should stop. Bye!